A lot of people don't think about what they need to do for their animals during a tornado warning or after a tornado. I learned this the hard way after I survived an EF3 tornado back in March 3rd, 2020 in Nashville, Tennessee. Luckily, my dog came kind of to me and was in the hallway when the tornado hit, and I did not have a plan for her at the time. So my dog, there's a picture of her, Izzy. She is now passed on. It's 5 years after the tornado. She died 1 year after the tornado, but she kept herself safe during the tornado by just following my family and I into the hallway and laying low. But after the tornado, something that I didn't think of, and that I encourage pet owners now to do is make sure you understand where your animal's leash is, or even better yet, if you can put them in a kennel or a cage, that's super helpful because it's one of those things where after the tornado, there was literally glass everywhere. Every single square inch of our house had glass in it, and of course, open walls, and just not very safe for an animal to be. And we had to quickly find a way to keep our little Izzy safe during the tornado or after the tornado, so that she wouldn't cut her paws and she wouldn't get into something she shouldn't have. Now, she was an old dog. She was 13 at the time of the tornado. So, she wasn't kind of rambunctious. This also happened at 1 a.m., so she was still a little sleepy. But she did obviously need to move around more than just the spot where she hunkered down to survive the tornado. And so we looked everywhere for her leash. And I'm going to tell you, it was not easy to find, right? Because it was just everything was a complete mess. We were lucky that it wasn't blown away and it was kind of on the shelf where we had left it, kind of near the shelf where we had left it. And we found it under some rubble and stuff like that. So we were able to find the leash. But looking back, as I look at what is an essential thing for a tornado go bag, if you have a pet, you definitely want to have your pet's leash, and honestly, if you have like a little container of food that you could put in there as well, just maybe like if there's going to be a tornado watch or a tornado, there's a chance for a tornado warning before you go to bed, just take a little Tupperware, fill it up with some food, keep that in your tornado go bag. Definitely keep a leash. If you have a second leash and you can just keep it in your tornado go bag, that's great. If not, just make sure you grab the leash that you usually use and put it in the tornado go bag before you go to bed or before the chance of that storm is coming. So those are my quick tips for having a pet, and we love our Izzy and miss her greatly, but grateful that she did survive the storm. One other thing I'll mention, just because of the type of dog she was, kind of like a part chow with a lot of fur, she did get a lot of kind of glass and insulation in her fur. And so we had a friend the day after the tornado who said, what can I help with? And I said, hey, could you take our dog to Camp Bow Wow to get a bath? And they said, absolutely. So they took Izzy to Camp Bow Wow, and they actually gave us a free bath because we were tornado victims, which was super sweet. And it shows you how the community comes around you and takes good care of you. But Izzy was clean and she was happy. And one of those things where also I'll just mention this because I'm thinking about it, just trying to give you the full lay of the land of what happens kind of after a tornado for pet owners, is a lot of hotels don't allow pets. And so we were grateful that we had somebody who was helping us get a hotel after our house was destroyed, that specifically asked, can pets stay in this hotel? And they said yes. And so that was a huge help. We even had friends who, while we were looking for a hotel, let us keep Izzy in their backyard while we kind of searched for a hotel that could allow dogs. So again, just I've talked about it on this channel before. The community comes around you and loves you, and even loves your animals, and we want to keep them safe as well. So as we, it's fall right now. You could tell behind me, it's not really tornado season here in Kansas City, but I just am thinking about it and want to share it with you so you can be thinking about it as well. What to do in the midst of a tornado, in the midst of a tornado watch. You want to go ahead and pack that tornado bag. It's not out of the question. Sometimes in the winter, there are tornado watches. It's rare, but let's definitely be prepared for this tornado season, 2026. Let's make it the safest ever and make sure everybody is prepared. Thanks.